Hi, my name is Dayan, and today I'm going to teach you how to work on your Chaturanga. Chaturanga Dandasana, or the four-limbed staff pose, is an asana in yoga. We often encounter it in our sun salutations and vinyasa flows. It is a challenging asana that most practitioners and beginners often struggle with, especially in the beginning. In order to practice Chaturanga safely, we need to know how to properly engage the muscles and observe good body alignment. First, let's talk about the muscles needed for a stable Chaturanga. The serratus anterior muscle helps stabilize the scapula. The triceps helps control our movement as we lean forward into the pose. Our pectoral muscles, trapezius, legs, and core all contribute to carrying the weight in the pose. In order to understand how to move the muscles around the shoulders, try to protract and retract. Imagine squeezing together your scapula or shoulder blades and then rounding the back to separate them. Doing this in a seated position and in a plank position will help you understand these movements, giving you that lift and shoulder stability that you need. Before anything, let's learn how to warm up and prepare. Start by warming up the wrists, doing a few rotations like so. You may also interlace the fingers and move your hands in a figure 8 motion. Warm up the spine and upper body muscles by doing a few cat and cow poses. Drop the belly and look up as you inhale. Arch the back, chin to chest as you exhale, making sure to press down with the hands. Do this a few times, moving with the breath. Coming back to the wrists, exhale, lean the shoulders forward, just up to your limit, and inhale, shift back. Do this a few times, moving with the breath. You may also do a few rotations, moving the shoulders in a clockwise motion. And then counterclockwise motion around the wrists. Make sure to keep the palms and fingers pressing down on your mat to avoid putting all the weight on the joint. Next, point the fingers to the outer sides of the mat, moving side to side. Keep breathing as you do these movements. Lastly, stretch it out by pointing the fingers back. Plant the palms down and start to shift the hips towards the ankles, just up to your limit. Now that we're warmed up, let's look at how to come into the proper body alignment for our Chaturanga. Spread the fingers wide and grip the mat. We want the elbows pointing back, keeping them close to the body. This helps to keep the triceps and muscles around the shoulders active so that the weight is not all on the chest and shoulder joints. Coming back to the motion of separating the shoulder blades, we want to push down with the hands and find that lift. Avoid sagging the chest and hips. Once the body sags, the serratus anterior fails to activate, and as you lean forward, the tendency is to shrug the shoulders, lacking the activation of the trapezius muscles as well. We want to keep the shoulder blades pulled apart and shoulders away from the ears. This will help keep your upper body stable as you lean forward into your Chaturanga. Now let's take a look at how small adjustments can make a difference. If the hips are sagging, navel to the spine, activate the core. Lift the rib cage up, activating the serratus muscle, feeling the separation of the shoulder blades. Keep the legs active, pushing back through the heels, engage the back of the knees. Gaze forward, elbows face back. Exhale, leaning forward, hinge at the elbows. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Lastly, let's explore some modifications we can take as we work on slowly building up the strength for that full Chaturanga. Best option for beginners would be to lower the knees down to reduce the weight the upper body has to balance on the arms. Slowly hinge forward, shoulders beyond the wrists, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. No need to go too low, just find your limit. If the weight is still too much for the arms, allow the upper body to lower down all the way to the mat, but continue to mindfully pull the shoulders away from the ears. Don't forget to engage the core and keep that straight line from the knees to the head. If you've built enough strength to keep the legs extended but still find it too difficult to hold the chaturanga, lower down the chest all the way to the mat. Keep the muscles engaged, and shoulders must stay stable in order to avoid injury. Avoid shrugging the shoulders here. Just keep practicing, and soon enough you'll have the strength to hold that chaturanga. Remember to listen to the body and honor your limits. Take it easy, enjoy the journey, and keep breathing as you move. I hope that helps you in working on your chaturanga. If you want more content like this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and maybe comment down below if you have any questions for me.